we're going to try and put the 995 wheels on the back end because we haven't got any other wheels that are quite suitable at the minute. But this is where she's been sitting for, I don't know, 10-15 years maybe, and she doesn't actually look too bad. A lot of the time these rot away, but that's actually pretty good. So I mean, doors are rotten at the bottom. Hey up. Yeah. There's a few more of the wheel nuts just putting in. Wherever they are. Stuff's moving. I don't think it's as... Oh, that's... Oh, no, you go, that's moving. PTO gear. Hydra shift is also moving. It's actually got everything, you know, all the little knobs and dials, dobs and niles. It has actually got it all. Not seeing the weather, but I've seen worse rotten ones like there, they bubble there, don't they? Yeah, it is actually a magpie tractor with a dead magpie in here. Just so if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. I think it's actually a white tractor painted red because it's year's 1985. It's got the stripes on the side. Any brakes? Oh, good. I mean, they're solid. Hey? Oh. Do what?
Stop it running away.
Watching knack of the nose cone on it. Although he knows what he's doing. That's it. We're away. Hey, always say that, don't I? Hey, if you find something, hey, right, we're in the air. Like it. Dad? I always find him in a state, don't I? Yeah, the other one drove back, yeah.
You must have had that 2 years now, have you? 2 or 3 years?
2 years now, yeah. Looks weird with a little 995 wheels on the back, doesn't it? Looks like one of them mudders, you know, with the equal wheel. Stuck in 4-wheel drive, I can't get it out. It's one of the only things that's stuck seized is the 4-wheel drive. So it's stuck in. That's it. Auto steer on, feet up, radio on. These things drive themselves, don't they? Plenty of that on the job, eh? The air cleaner popped off when, well, I say popped off. It perhaps took 10 years to get to that. We were fiddling around the bonnet. Clutch doesn't work, brakes doesn't work, as in unresponsive. Everything's relatively straight, mine. Tin work's not too bad, it's just how it's sat for God knows how long, you know. Everything's just sat and seized, but stuff's actually straight, you know. That door isn't. And them doors, they go bad, don't they? Like on the other one. Down on the bottom there, go bad. Yeah, I could go kip here. You reckon you shouldn't jump out of a moving vehicle, but... I think that door hinge is broke, so I actually better be careful. The other thing as well, because that's such small wheels on the back, front wheels are going a hell of a lot faster than the back ones. Day 5 of the 1,000 mile challenge on the... I'm kidding, no. It seems to be going dark now. We've only done a few miles really. The place is only like across the other side of them trees just there. But you have to go a long way around on some on this country road. But we've got a big old steep bank coming up now, so I'm hoping that doesn't give way. That little nifter there, and sends me sailing into the thing. I think I could perhaps just jam it in gear in time in an emergency, but I'd rather not. Oh, like that. The tractor stayed still and the digger didn't. And my bumholed in a twitch. He's laughing. I'll give you a little bit of backstory on this. Actually, I've had this tractor kind of in my possession for about 2 years now. It was actually part of the deal with my other one with David, which was 1690, and I didn't even go and look at it. It was just part of the deal, and it's sat at the guy's yard ever since. And in my mind, I always had it. And here it is, sports fans. We just put it here for now, we're losing a bit of light, but yeah, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I think my last battery went when I was last telling you what was going on, but basically I thought it was a red 1594, and as we've come to collect, it's actually a white, you can see the old decals there, it's actually a white 1694. Which I think was only 600 odd made. Again, if I've already told you this, I'm sorry, I don't know where the camera cut out. The metal work's actually not so bad. It looks, I think, worse than it is. It's mostly surface rust, but it's actually a pretty good tractor. Now, I'm not committing to saying I'm going to do anything to this. I'm not getting into restoration, not getting into any of that kind of thing. I don't have the time for it. Plus, I've got that many other projects going on at the minute. So I don't know, it might go up for sale, I might just kind of put it away until a future, until like a future time when maybe I've got time, maybe it's worth a bit more, maybe I don't know what, but if I can just preserve it, then I don't know, being a 16 it wants preserved. If it was a 15, it'd be starting to be broken tomorrow and off for parts, but I think that 16 serial number wants saving. I think the turbo, the exhaust is off on the top, so it's just been filled with water for 10 years. And the story about it being 5-cylinder is, the story with it being a 5-cylinder, it's not, it's a 6-cylinder, but the previous owner, who we know, he had trouble with it, and the something happened where he ended up knocking one of the cylinders out and Jubilee clipping the shells back onto the crank to keep the oil pressure up and run it as a 5-cylinder, and he run it like that for years. And so this is probably the only 5-cylinder red, white, 1594. I was just saying how it's the only red, white, 5-cylinder 1694 on the planet. But yeah, it's got stuff growing out of it. But it's actually not too bad. I think you'd be surprised if I just chuck the pressure washer over it and get some of that green off. It would make a bit better. But I know I'm talking about polishing a turd at the minute, and that it wants complete nut and bolt engine doing. It's going to take someone who can strip that down and basically rebuild it as a new one. I think the back end, he says the back end gearbox was always good in it. That's how he left it. So I don't know, if someone get the engine up and blarting, get some tyres on the rims, which he has got the back wheels, we just haven't got them with it. So get some tyres on, some wings back on, get some of that green off, get the engine running. I actually don't think it's that bad of a machine. That's that. Now, granted, I know this isn't the best example of a David Brown tractor, but if you are watching this because you're interested in David Browns, and you may have already seen, but I recommend joining the David Brown Tractor Club. It's an organisation that's based at the hometown of the David Brown factory in Meltham in Yorkshire. They have members worldwide, and they support owners, enthusiasts, and try to keep the brand alive. They've even got a museum, in which in that museum they've got a bunch of David Brown relics and different items relating to the history of David Brown. And only just a few weeks ago they've moved from their old museum to the new building, which is actually based inside of the area where some of the David Brown tractors were built. So that's worth a visit. But yeah, I'll put the link to the David Brown Tractor Club here. I do think if you're into those things, do check it out. It'd be pretty damn cool for you.